The last time CM Punk shared a space with the Elite, there was bloods, guts, and dog hairs flying all over the place. CM Punk wants to do it again. He wants to be a part of the match at AEW. Blood and guts. However, neither team wants him. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. As we know, CM Punk is running the show on AEW Collision. Now, he's not exactly bringing in the ratings, but he is the main man on the Saturday show. And we know why he's on the Saturday show, because he's not allowed on the Wednesday show. He's not invited on the Wednesday show, but he does want to be a part of the upcoming Wednesday show in a few weeks' time that will contain the AEW Blood and Guts match. But the problem for him is that match will be contested with the Elite and with the Blackpool Combat Club, and he's got beef with both of them. Now, VoicesOfWrestling.com and Fightful Select have confirmed that CM Punk has expressed interest in being a part of the match and that he wants to be the fifth member of Team BCC. However, Fightful have noted, quote, neither team would want him. When we asked about issues with the BBC's Jon Moxley, we were told that Jon Moxley wasn't opposed to the idea. However, as of 2 weeks before the show, the partners were already determined. End of quote. So CM Punk wants to be in the match. However, according to Fightful, the match is already determined. The opponents are already determined. The participants are already determined. But for me, this is an absolute joke. You look at the history that CM Punk has with the Elite, surely sticking him in as the fifth member of the BCC's team, surely that would be best for business, having CM Punk return on a Wednesday on Dynamite, the show that he's not supposed to be on, the show that the Elite don't want him on, having him turn up on Wednesday night and staring across the ring from the Young Bucks, from Kenny Omega, in the Blood and Guts match. I mean, surely that is the best thing that AEW can do right now. We've also got Punk entering a feud with Joe. Could we see Joe on the other side? Could Joe team up with the Elite? I think that makes sense. Punk is obviously shown that he is prepared to put the stuff in the past behind him, as he has shown on multiple occasions, but it's the Elite, it's the Young Bucks, it's Kenny Omega, acting like little bitches, not preparing to work, not being willing to work with CM Punk, who's undoubtedly the biggest draw in AEW, even if his show can't even break $500,000 on a Saturday night.
Yep, that sums up 452,000 viewers, guys. Coalition, baby. Holding strong. Billy Ray actually tweeted about that. He says, some guy tweeted him about, you're not watching Coalition. He went, no, I've got a life. Get a life, kid. Yeah, absolutely.
Get a life. No, but like, I mean, CM Punk is being shafted here. You can't expect it. And I'm going to defend him because a lot of people will give him stick and a lot of people will hate on him. But you can't put CM Punk on a Saturday show and expect him to outdraw a Wednesday show. It just doesn't fucking work.
Yeah, not even Rocky and Austin could realistically,
if you put
maintain a Saturday show rating.
Are you telling me if you put Collision on Wednesday nights and you move Dynamite to Saturdays, you telling me that Collision wouldn't smoke it?
Of course it would.
Of course it would. I would fucking bet if you put Collision up against Dynamite on the same, and I know they would never do it because you're just taking viewers away from each other, but even that, I mean, Collision would win. Collision would 100% win.
I would have to.
You can't tell me the debut of Collision without CM Punk on it would have got that number. No one's tuning in to see the Bucks and Kenny Omega. There's this like fantasy misbelief thing that Kenny Omega's a mega star. I mean, he's just a guy in fucking New Japan. He's a guy that's wrestled in Japan for most of his career because honestly, he wasn't good enough to get in WWE and he wasn't even wanted by TNA. That is the reality. Right now that Tony Khan's threw him a bone with AEW, people are making it as if he's this top draw. It's like, New Japan, when it's shown on America, gets about 40,000 viewers.
Trans rights for trans kids, Kenny Omega.
Nah, the guy sucks, man. I'm just not having this. That he's a big draw, he's a big star, he's a big anything.
No, he's a bum. I hate Kenny Omega, and I've nothing really else to say about the guy. I think the fact that their inability to work with Punk, that could elevate them, let's be real. This feud could honestly elevate the Elite more than it would Punk for obvious reasons, and they're not even willing to do it.
It should happen, but it probably won't happen. Because the Elite have just shown that they're not willing to work with the guy, which is very childish, and I mean, it is unprofessional as well. Surely Tony Khan should be like, look, this is my company. I think this will make us the most money. I think this is the storyline with the most legs. Therefore, we want to do it.
It's a blood and guts match, right? See if these two, it's the say if like Jeremy Buck, whoever his name is, has got CM Punk bleeding and he's got a metal chain wrapped around his throat. You're not going to believe that a bit more because of the history they've got. Come on, man. Rather than some Froome de Gal or Blackpool, I mean, Wheeler Yuta, you know, against Kenny Omega or a guy they're actually got beef with. Who cares about Wheeler Yuta? Bum. Guy looks like he's missing a chromosome. I mean, CM Punk's dog's Larry would be more believable in the ring than Wheeler Yuta. Look at the neck of Wheeler Yuta, man.
I'm no interested in seeing Wheeler Yuta. So the 4 people on each side, right as of right now, the BCC have got Wheeler Yuta, John Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli, and Take a Shit. Or Take a Shit.
Not even Daniel Bryan?
No, Daniel Bryan's out for about 6 months, so it ain't Daniel Bryan. And in the other team, we have the Young Bucks, Kenny Omega, and Adam Page. Adam Page, another guy that CM Punk has got history with, basically called him out for being a fucking dumbass and a fake cowboy, and made fun of him for claiming to have the best dog collar match when CM Punk won the damn dog collar match. Yeah, it makes perfect sense to put CM Punk in the BCC's team, but for some reason, guys, they won't do it, because Tony Khan, I mean, could you imagine McMahon thinking something was best for WWE and a wrestler was trying to prevent it? McMahon,
you're fired.
Yeah, but we don't get that, unfortunately. So, yeah, CM Punk wants to be in the match. CM Punk's willing to work with the Elite, but the Elite are not willing to work with CM Punk. And even the Elite calling themselves the Elite rubs me the wrong way. There's nothing elite about this group. Call yourselves the fucking Jobbers or the Kiddie Fiddlers or the, I don't know, the fucking the Dark Squad. Aye, the Dark Squad would work for me. Like, that's what they belong. Dark. Belong on Dark. AEW Dark Show, you name it, Dark Match, they should be on it, but they shouldn't be on the main show, and they shouldn't be refusing to work with CM Punk, because he's the biggest star that AEW have, and hopefully they do get a world title for Collision. Give it to Punk, give it to Christian, give it to somebody worthy of having it, but don't give it to Kenny Omega, do not give it to the Bucks.
It's not like Punk killed their mothers, man. All he did was bury them a wee bit on a press conference. They're the ones that attacked his dog.
Yeah, they came looking for Punk.
And Punk somehow won with him and his brain dead dog.
And that other guy who I can't even remember his name.
Oh, what's his name? Steel.
Ace Steel. Hi, where's he these days?
I don't know.
Punk said he was only coming back if Tony Khan brought him in.
And he's not there.
Where is he? Yeah, Ace Steel. But the thing is, with how unprofessional the Bucks are, could you even trust them working a match with Punk?
I'll probably drop him on his neck.
I mean, would you even want to take that risk? I mean, if Tony Khan has had to create a fucking brand new show for CM Punk because they can't be in the same building, I think the chances of them being in the same match is unlikely.
Imagine if Punk hit the GTS and Omega and he kicked out at 1. I'd start crying. I'd break down in tears with how epic it was. 5-star match.
Imagine Punk locked him in the Anaconda face and made him tap out for real.
Snapped his neck.
Although I don't know if Punk could do that because it's CM Punk after all.
But Kenny Omega's a wee fud.
Kenny Omega. Anyway, guys, that's it. Let us know your thoughts. CM Punk, do you want to see him in this blood and guts match? Let us know down below. I'd like to see it, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think Tony Khan should make it happen, but he won't because he just bows down to everybody in his company. Anyway, guys, that's it. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Catch you in the next one. Until then, though, peace.